right. Well, I think it's time for some Blood Bowl, don't you? Yeah. I don't know, I'm kind of feeling a little bit out of it today. Hello, everybody. Once again, I am your host. My name is Chun. This is Crenball. Well, not really, no. This is Marin mixed Mayhem. It's a Crenball associated at the very least. At any rate, it's the round of 8, the playoffs. Why am I here? I don't know. When Gator? Yes, and our opponent is once again Memes, the Cavmanon's greatest hits. Let's head over there. Actually, I need to make sure that the sounds are proper and working, and or the visuals as well, because that just happens, doesn't it? Alright, properties, Windows, Blood Bowl 2. Come on, game. Main cam, properties, no, wrong game. Game capture. Still working. Alright, and Blood Bowl 2. Make sure that's the proper. We can hear. We should be able to see. There we go. Alright. And insofar as the question of when Gator memes, I did play about 10 minutes of Wani just to see what it was. I might just. I think I may. Because I'll always give it credit. The animations definitely make it better than in my mind. Oh, screw you, dude. May just one. Anyway. So let's take a look at what we've got here. We have the Splatoon
I really
Guardians.
like this show tonight.
At these prices, who's gonna complain?
There we go. Splatoon. Last game, maybe. I'm not gonna say hopefully. Still gotta play it like I'm wanting to win. Well, we still have our mummies. Callie with guard and break tackle. Marie the second is there. Pearl with block. Marina with dodge and jump up. Captain Cuttlefish with guard. Shiver is there. Fry and Big Man. Block and sidestep with Fry. I don't know why. Oh, I do know why. It's called a wheel. Big Man with guard and strength. Sheldon, kick and sure hands. Agent 3, Spike. Judd's here as well. And DJ Octavia with leap. We'll see if it comes up in any variety of use. Still no rerolls, because I'm just that stubborn. And that poor. And our opponent, Memes Cavemanon's greatest hits. A mix of rats, goblins, ogres, and Noblar ogres. Well, it is technically ogre teams and Noblars, but orcs. Let's see, I want to hug that gator with nothing. I dream of a dance unleveled, one last favor, a loony. A fanatic, then we got some black orcs. Furious March of Red with nothing. Green Spectre with block. Oh, Miss Halford with diving tackle. Signatures with nothing. Amberlight Brilliance unleveled. Monochromatic Weirdo unleveled. She Blank Human Men. Yeah, with guard. Bayside Bumming It unleveled. Talentious and Shy unleveled the Noblar. Space with nothing. Americana with diving tackle and block. What a choice. A Noblar with block. That is impressive you got that, memes. Techno Shonen, unleveled, and the. Been remarkably limited in my SPP this season beyond my gutter runners who die a lot and Americana. I can believe that. I can definitely see that. 3 rerolls, an apothecary. I need to. I'm still in the mindset of right-click is back. This isn't Blood Bowl 3, this is Blood Bowl 2. Let's see, who's got the home team? I do. Alright. Not like it matters. Alright. Well then, memes. I'm ready. You're ready. Good luck. Have fun. Get out of my chat. We'll talk later. How about that, man, eh? So, here we go. Once more into the breach. I have no petty cash, and I don't wish to dip into my thing. Why? Well, in case I do survive, which I'm unlikely to. This is gonna hurt me, I'm sure. Meanwhile, Memes has got 240, and he's absolutely going to be stocking up. A wizard. Oh, that's scary. Anything else? He's got 150. He could get a reroll. Nope, he's got 90 actually. He could get. Oh, he could get a Bloodwiser, babe. He could get a bribe, I think. He's thinking of something. That's a babe. Alright. So KOs will be less damaging for him than me this time round, which is fine for him. Oh boy, so how am I going to play this? I still have him in strength. His running is going to be a problem with that gutter runner. And welcome, sports fans! It's the exciting playoffs of the Splatoon Guardians vs. Cadmanon's Greatest Hits. Our home team today, the Splatoon Guardians. Will they be able to bring up the Splatfest for one final run here in this amazing playoff run? We shall find out. Their opponents are certainly not willing to give them a free pass of that. No, they are not, for here they are, the Cadmanon's Greatest Hits. This LP record of a green skin slobber knocker is going to do their darndest to make sure that not only do the Guardians not get any further in the playoffs, but also will probably try to force their coach into playing a game. Shall we find out what will happen today? The Goblin ref has got the toss, and here we begin the game. And Memes has opted to receive. Okay. Let's turn on levels. Actually, we'll keep him a little bit further forward this time around. Ooh, excuse me. All right. Big man. Unfortunately, not really. I still don't have a really good way of organizing the people, or organizing my folks to truly make the most out of all of this. We'll try this. Pull the thralls back and widen out the werewolves. All right. It is, in fact, a problem. Especially considering that he's just going to put, like, the black orcs on the far wings. There's a gutter runner. Don't have tackle. Don't have any way of stopping that. Stopping that guy short of, like, straight up murder. 7 armor. Possible. Man, why am I out of it today? I've only done much. Oh, man, I need a Crack my back. Maybe I'll take a shower before work. I don't know. He's gonna go hard left, isn't he? Well, that ought to be fun to watch. If I get perfect defense... or a blitz... It really is kind of a funny position, right? I'm not entirely certain how I want this game to go. There we go. Good kick. Perfect defense. What do you know about that? Okay, closer to the gutter runner. And Memes gets the first hits. That chainsaw is going to become a problem if it doesn't kill itself first. I made that center pretty difficult. Interesting to think that your first best option is to pick up the ball. I mean, it's a 2-up, so it's really not that bad at all. And you have the rerolls. You can finally get a 2-die there. And it's able to do a thing. I apologize for any yawning. Alright. Let's see. Marie the second is on the ground. Marina is... at best, one dies with block and tackle. I mean, it's a 1-die. Pickup went off just fine. And a blitz into dodge with tackle. Both down. You have block. I don't. Marina's immediately stunned. I should have put Pearl over there. And Memes is, of course, fouling my... who he knows is my ball carrier. Nope, he's following the mummy? What's he gonna do? What is he doing? Going after the mummy? What? You have a minute. It's an 8 or a 10. It's an 8 or a 9. Foul the werewolf. Chain goes spinny. No ejection, no armor. Well, no ejection anyway. The armor did break. But Ugh. If he leaves a hole, Pearl is going to start hunting the. Look at me ping you on Discord like I didn't even see this notification. I must have. Oh yeah, I do see the ping now. Well, let's see. That could be fun. Into a 2-die blitz. That could be fun. Streamer mode shuts off pings. Oh, yep, that's fair. That's fair. Not relevant. Fair enough. I'm sure I'll take a look at it over there here in a little bit, Hellbent. Play Magic, next set is Final Fantasy. I have actually seen some promo cards of that. That Cactar card looks positively amazing. Current set is Wacky Races. Well, Aether Drift is definitely Wacky Races. And I did get a promo box, actually, for that. Stay in the middle. Be obnoxious. Well, there goes my rerolls being a thing again. Yeah, do I still... Yeah, there. I got a pre-release box of that. I got it basically as part of the pay packet when I was helping my local game store move. It was fun. It was a very interesting set, I will definitely admit. Actually, where did there it is. And I do actually very much appreciate some of the alternate arts. Hang on, there's this one here
really like
that.
This show tonight. At these prices, who's gonna complain?
Yeah. I'm just gonna pop over to chatting for a second here on this. I got this card in that box, and I really enjoy this art. I love this Ratfink aesthetic. Unfortunately, I didn't get anything that was necessarily valuable. But it's still been an interesting bunch of cards that I got anyway. Oh no, you're right. It does look... That guy does have a very little Skittles look to him. Yeah, how are things going? Well, considering Marina's getting chainsawed in the gut again... She's just been stunned in the pitch for the entire time. It's like Memes knows what I want to do with her.
You want to hear me sing?
Only if you sing
Hey there,
tenor.
Zio.
Tenor?
10 or 11 miles away.
Two-die blitz with a black orc into block.
Hey, any sign of Statler and Waldorf?
No, looks like they split for good. Maybe they didn't like the acoustics.
We got the
Can't you hear what's
fluo.
being said on stage?
Every
Too bad,
word.
man. Well, hopefully we can divert some of that, some of the energy into having a fun game, huh?
What was that?
It's called the medium sketch.
The medium sketch?
Yeah, it wasn't rare. And it
All right,
certainly
let's see
wasn't
here.
well done.
bring Pearl over here. And Memes will come in after the game and ask for Newt. Well, he's... You kidding? When I started the stream, the first thing he asked was, when Wani? To die. It's a push and not a die. Still a 3-die and a Noblar, block, sidestep, dodge. Follow. Good from... And 2 of the top 3 serial killers in the league right now. Ooh, that's always exciting to see. Nadip almost off public transit. Well then. Enjoy yourself, Hellbent. Thank you for stopping in. Chubb? I know I'm not in shape, buddy, but that... All good. Yeah, all right. You have a good rest of your day, then, Hellbent. Kind of killed 3 of Max's players. Ooh, brutal. Auto-corrected savagely. That it did. It was very roastable. Including the ball carrier. Very nice. Always good to get those important pieces out of the game. Alright, let's go for another 3-die here. I'll take the push. Two die. Black Orc down. No armor break, sadly. Ugh. Man, okay, get my feet out from under my chair. That's how I feel uncomfortable later. Alright, and we'll pull back Agent 3 a bit as well. In the meantime, Spike is just going to, be a sacrifice to Furious March of Red. And if Memes is going to meme, he's going to continue to foul Marina. Using his Blitz? A 1-die for a push. Gets diving tackle onto him. Block knocks the mummy over. Memes makes the wrong move. Pearl is gonna eat him. The thing is, I know Memes knows about this. Seven-up foul on either, so yeah. Ladies' choice. KOing Marie. Well, he gets rid of the big guy, but loses the chainsaw. That's worse for him, I think. Diving tackle is going to be a problem. Marina can actually get up, but I'm not going to worry about it just yet. Do do dee ba da ba doo da ba da bee ba da ba ba bo. Hey! Ziba ba lo ba da lo bam bing. I have block. The is KO'd. Bad bounce. Let's make this obnoxious. Follow. No armor break. Well. While not nearly as bad as Vampires with 0 rerolls, this has been a very enlightening experience. Nice. Uses a reroll. And Pearl is injured. Why is the... well, because it was a boat... it was a... Hey! Yes! Okay. Okay. That's tolerable. That is tolerable. Pearl will be back at the next drive. Signatures may get the level up off of that, and sure, fine, whatever. But it's not a permanent removal, just temporary. And the good thing, too, Smash Knee would have been horrendous. That would have completely ended Pearl's career. Only had 1 agility 3 left on the pitch. Yeah, and that's the Noblar. Meanwhile, I still have thralls that can pick up the ball. And that being said, don't count out Black Orcs, because need I remind you about Angrork, the scoringest Black Orc in the league. You saw what happens when a 2 agility, 1 team is left with no good agility player. Yeah, I have. We end up with people like Angrork. I mean, meme aside, that was an amazing situation that happened with that. Okay, let's see. Well, it's entirely possible here. Get a 2-die into this. This is probably going to fail. Nope, that's fine. So, big man is BT next, right? Possibly. All right. Follow. Tomb Guardian on the ball. Start getting a guy over here to help with this. Let's punch the Noblar. While that would be true, probably would be best, the Noblar's got sidestep and blodge. But it's also a 3-die. Yeah, getting rid of his 3 agility is probably the better idea. Well, I'll take the push. Stay, please. Okay. Can't blitz. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, I can't believe I forgot this. I have jump up. Get him out of here! I forgot about jump up. Block? Nope, that's fine. Throw him here. Stay. I'm gonna regret that, probably. But if I can get base side bumming it out, I'll take a stun. Keep 2 agility stuck. Be careful that I do not forget about anybody hiding behind the mummies, yeah. The fuck am I singing now? I do not know no more. Double pow. Oh, good. Okay. That'll be fine. Marina has jump up. She can move. Push skull. Probably gonna push him free. Or not. Two to a 4 up. Stunty works. And no. Reroll that probably. He's got the time. Into a 1. Not a great position. Alright, let's... Okay, jump up works. Get the werewolf moving up. Thrall heading up as well. Three die. He's gonna jump onto the ball if I had to guess. Follow. All right. Not onto the ball. I don't know where it's going to bounce, but I will just start moving folks around. Not used my blitz yet. One, two, three. This is dumb. And I love it. This is so fucking dumb, and I love it. It's a 5-up dodge with break tackle. I didn't even need to use break tackle! Of course it ended that way! If nothing else, I've stopped him from scoring easily, anyway. It's still possible for me to turn this into a score. It's also possible for me to just completely not. As, frankly, I'm less worried about him having that 1 agility 3 goblin, the Noblar rather, than the fact that none of his players have more than... none of his players have more than 5 movement. Beyond the gutter runner that has a possibility of not getting back. And I have so much guard in that hole. And the gobos. Well, sure. But his only gobos are secret weapons. And the Fanatic has no hands, so he can't pick up the ball. And the Bombardier is less good of a ball carrier than you really think he is. For a pickup. He rolls it. He makes the dodge. That's fine. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. It might just be better just to take it with Spike. A 2-die, 3-die. There, that actually is better. Maybe, depending. I'll push it up there and hope for a good bounce. 3-die, into blodge. It's just pushes. Alright, you know, whatever. Whatever. Memes deserves this score now. I should have moved Pearl. I should have moved Pearl. Or Marina. I can't stop this. Sidestep blodge. Paxton fecking gerbils. What is going on, Zio? Did your gerbil just die? I mean, I know gerbils can be a pretty ridiculous kind of pet. He tripped the thrall. Oh. Ha! Sure. No, you don't get to dodge. Okay, I guess he does get to dodge. 1 die. Blast it. Okay, so there's just about nobody I can't hit if I so desired. I can't stop the ball. Could force him to make a reroll. I'm going to do that after I stand up, folks. No armor break. I'll keep Sheldon on the ground for right now. He's safer there. Two dies into monochromatic weirdo. If I can get rid of more of his black chaos dwarves. No, I'm not gonna fall for that. I've got push. I got frenzy. Marin is stunned again! Oh, boy. And Americana gets another 3 SPP. Skilled Nobbler. Ow! Alright. Mummy comes back. That's good. Chainsaw is out. Gutter Runner is staying out. The problem is I've got one turn to do damage. It's theoretically possible I could score. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. 1, 2. I need to move 3. Yeah, it's absolutely possible. Alright, so in order to do this, I would need to push 2. 1, 2, and fill in that and push it 3 there. And all that on 0 rerolls, plus get the ball to them. One. Pushing there. 2. Lord knows I'm going to try. I'm not going to do it, but I'm going to try. Tackle. Damn it! Come on, can I get another, regen? Yes! Well, Pearl doesn't have dodge, so... I don't think I did mess it up. That last block I made was going to push Marina again, I thought. But who knows? Who knows? We certainly won't know now. You know what? I'm gonna try. You know what? I'm just gonna get a cheeky thing off of here. If this works. Nope. I just wanted some cheap SPP. Could have gotten me a level. It didn't. Also, I don't know if anybody knows about this stuff. This Pena Fiel. Gutter Runner's back. That's good. But this stuff is amazing. So, limeade. Lightly carbonated mineral water limeade. It's really quite good. Okay, so I get the ball. Oh, no, I wasn't going to say neither of us scored. He scored. I cannot, in good faith, just roll over because I want to play the game. I should play the game. I'm not gonna lie, though, I want to be done with this season. Fanatics on the field. And the Bombardier. Fanatic is off the field. Gutter Runner is on the field. Okay, Vampire. Off the field. Still want Marina to get the ball. I'll work with this. This is gonna be dumb. Black Orc kick. Oh, quick snap. And the ball goes touchback. We'll risk it with Spike. If I can get like a cheeky pass. That's fine. Follow. Alright, let's see. How are we doing? Not so bad. And I wish I knew if I was dropping frames, but I don't think I am. I haven't for a long time that I'm aware of. Works for me. Let's go hunting, Pearl. Fine with me. I still get 2 dies off this. Get you in the back line and start doing some stuff. Mark up the Black Orc. Make sure I've got plenty of support here. Not my usual way of playing it, and he's got a lot of people still open, but fuck. Well, Callie's injured. Regen. 3 regen rolls! Yes! Marie the second is stunned. Spike is injured. And Marina resists it. Alright. It could have been worse. It could have been far worse. Although 2 removals for 1 fireball, that was a good result for him. I did forget about the fireball for a bit. That was a very good use of a fireball. Yay! Smack! He's got a reroll. Damn it. Welp. And Sheldon stunned. Diving tackle. Oh, good. I'm not getting away from that. Alright. Bombardier could try to bomb a bomb. Roll a 1. Okay. Dodge out of any tackle zones. The player in this skill is placed prone. Don't make an armor roll. The opposing player must subtract 2 from the dodge roll for leaving the player's tackle zone. Okay. So a 3-up dodge actually becomes a 5-up dodge. That's still ludicrously bad.
He shouldn't have jumped. The show's not that bad.
There is one thing that I miss from how I got those alerts going and how I fixed it. It's like I can't hear them anymore. They're not in my headphones. So now I can't interact with them as much as I liked to. Okay. That's red die into red die. And about as likely to fail as anything else. I could just try and risk it. That's a 5 into a 5 to another bunch of really dumb rolls. And then running around DC. Ooh, you've been enjoying yourself, have you? Follow. Kill the Noblar. And an LMG and a P90. Alright, Americana is stunned. That's kind of helpful, I guess. Oh, this is stupid, but I really kind of want to do it because there's no other really better options here. A 5-up dodge. Because I did miscount assists. Alright, so what have you... So what were you up to with all of that stuff in DC, Kitsu? 'Cause I'm fairly certain LMG does not mean light machine gun. I've been playing... obviously, I've been playing a lot of Helldivers lately. Marin is stunned. He's already done the foul. Also, no armor, and my gear is set to a Firefly that targets weak points and environmental hazards and a chem launcher. Division 2 has been a lot better than Division 1. Okay. That explains a lot. As for a second, I thought you were talking about, oh, I'm in Washington, D.C. And it's like, okay. Because that's literally what goes through my head when someone says they're in D.C. I mean, I can't catch the rat, but I can at least ways move it down here in case something dumb happens. Which, let's face it, it's not going to. Well, stunning the Black Orc is one thing. Virtual Washington, D.C. better. Man, I got so many dishes I gotta take down. No rerolls for me, of course. 2 left for memes. I mean, there's no way I'm winning or even tying this game at this moment. Division 1 is placed in New York during Christmas, and Division 2 is set in Washington, D.C. Fair enough, all right. Six months after Division. Okay. Yeesh. Yeah. Oh. If I know memes, he's done that on purpose. There's one thing I know is that memes knows he can bait me. I am eminently baitable. I was like, what? It's obviously bait. He's bait. It's obviously a trap. Yeah, and we're falling for it. Armor break, just a stun. Goes into a 1 into a 2 if this goes poorly. And I've got block with this. At the Rebel did in Star Wars, we are going for the obvious trap. Yep. Hey, I injured it! That's points! Oh, it's still a... Whatever. I wanted it to... fuck it. Keep him there. I just... Well, not like we had many bombs to begin with, but watch. I'm going to slip and die here. Kitsu, if you'd please. It wasn't a death. Pearl is KO'd. You were very true. That is very true. It wasn't a death. Hello, Tal. How are you, sir? You and your horned lizard emote? Your bearded dragon? Hey! I'll take it. That's just... Wait a minute. No, it wasn't his last reroll, but it was his last reroll for the turn. Oh, boy. You're doing? Well, about as well as anybody can be expected, I guess. As you can see, I'm doing as well. What am I doing? Heaven only knows. Doing time, doing hard knocks. The whole point is, I'm losing. Bad. Though at the same time, I'm not upset. I mean, it's Blood Bowl. Yeah. Ooh, excuse me. Thanks, Kitsu. Well, may as well just... I mean, he's not going to give me the option here. He's going to score before I... He's going to score when Marina gets unstunned. He may take a turn to stall, but that's about it. Injury? No. Have I blitzed? Yes. Okay. By yes, I mean no. Like the title. A slip, but no de-ice. No dice. Yeah, it is a very nice title. I'm fairly certain you intended to spell it that way, so I'm not going to question. Damn it. Why can't I just hit... It's a Noblar! Sheldon, prove your worth! Yay! Yep, it's the pun on die and dice. Alright. Knock him over. Alright, well, that's all I can do. Yeah, he's just gonna run. Okay, he's gonna score. Alright. Doing better than I did against you? I might just be tempted to ask for a clip of that, too, because that was, like, perfect timing. Nope. Wolf's still out. Which means if he wants a secret weapon on the field, he needs the Fanatic, which is shockingly the one I'm least afraid of. Alright. One injury, one thing. So, yeah, I'm going to have to play. Alright, we'll keep Sheldon in the back for pickup. Agent 3 and DJ Octavio are going to stay together. All right. At least you didn't start the match with the player sent off because the ref. That was your match last. This is like serendipitous, right? The end of the first half, we had a riot that added time. Oh, what do you know? Agent 3 has the ball. Alright, watch me fail this immediately. In Blood Bowl 3, that would have added time. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, boy. That was a follow. Unfortunately, it's on Agent 3 and not like... Well, unfortunately, Spike is the only one that would have helped it. Silence is bliss. Thanks, Kitsu. Kickoff events for the new rules are 100% better than 2. If I had the actual Blood Bowl book, I might be able to look at it better and agree with you. As it stands, I only have Dungeon Bowl. Which, shockingly enough, doesn't have kickoff events. I say it's shocking, but it really shouldn't be if you understand the whole point about Dungeon Bowl. You don't kick off the ball. Go for it, Judd! Good stiff arm. Damn! I mean, not like I particularly care. This game is positively, like dunzo. So, well, the Riot has for sure times of giving and taking away turns, and the Rock at worst can send a player off for the match instead of potentially killing a unit. Absolutely true. I'm not disagreeing with you. It's just reminding me that I should probably get the actual Blood Bowl book. Dungeon Bowl and Blood Bowl 3 pitch effects? Death Rocks are kind of funny, Tal. They are, but whenever they happen against you, it's positively heartbreaking. And Blood Bowl 3 pitch effects. Kitsu, I'm going to show you something. Because this I can look up in my book. Actually, where did I put my book? It's over here. Yeah. We'll review this later. Turn 16. Yeah, I got nothing. I really can't do anything. That's honestly fine. I'm gonna eat this Noblar. However, everyone's favorite show, kill that Noblar! What is it? Wait, I have a feeling that Nuffle is punishing you for not playing Gator. Fuck it. Well. Oh boy, but yeah, it's been a weird season. To a certain degree, I'm not upset that I did the 0 reroll thing. But it has been kind of absurd in the long run. GG memes. I wish you luck moving forward. You at least always have a level up. Oh look, I've got a 5. Callie gets MVP. Signatures got MVPs. Good for him. 2 points on Pearl, 5 for Callie, 7 on Signatures. Amberlight Brilliance, The, and Americana. Oh, I gotta see this. What were my block dice? Yeah. Yeah. I rolled fully 3 times. Well, less than 3. Like 2.5 times more skulls than I did POWs. Don't tempt Nuffle next time. Memes! I've actually won games this season! Only really works on dwarves where you have a lot of tools to prevent failure, and elves where you have a low chance of failing. It's like, I get it. I understand exactly what I was doing, but by the time it got to the point where I could remedy it, I was married to the stupid idea. And besides, this way I can say I actually got to the playoffs whilst memeing. You can't take that from me. That's still obnoxious, though. I rolled near as many skulls as I did pushes. Didn't you get in because a lot of people left, though? Also true, but if it was a top 8... Even with the top 8, I think even if I had left, I think the ones that did left were the real bottom ones too. The ones that got absolutely crapped on. But But at the same time, I was expecting the playoffs to be top 4 after people left. Rolled more ones than any individual dice face. So it would seem. So it would seem. Wake up. Casualty at 75. Injury at 57. Going for it. You would think that just the number of 100% here on the things, like, but at the same time, was just a bunch of things that didn't matter. 17, 12, 14, 22, 22, 18. Where'd we roll for him? 10, 13, 27, 5, 7. Certainly more, on curve. Well. It's a game of Blood Bowl. And I'm at least always glad that this season of MMM is done for me, because now I can actually stop and focus on other stuff. That being said, though, let's see what our team looks like at the end of all that. Only a couple of sticking deaths. Mostly thralls. Marie died, unfortunately, so that's what over that. Callie did fairly well. Never really got... Used break tackle once. Well, actually, no. I didn't even need to use break tackle. I rolled high enough on the actual dodge that it didn't need to proc. Oh, 12 on that level up. Lucky you, memes. Didn't really get a chance all that much to use Octavio. So who knows? I've got time to do something else other than vampires for next season. For Cren Bowl 23. Who knows? When I was actually going through my previous teams, and I actually discovered that the team that I've played with the highest win percentage was actually my Amazons. That was the only time I got into playoffs legitimately, when I was playing Amazons. So who knows? Maybe I'll do Amazons instead of vampires. And then meme it up and pay your Bee-Boo taxes. I've what do you want me to do? I've already done a bunch of dumb teams. I felt like I was doing something silly with Norse. I definitely did something silly with this. Skink only? You don't think I'm due for one normal season? Although that being said, I kind of have been playing normally for this entire time, haven't I? Anyway. So yeah, we got... Well, and on that same logic, we do have our team for next MMM ready to go. This is basically memeing. Won't that work for you? I think this is more than enough of a this is enough of a meme, don't you think? Alright. Go for skink and secret weapons in MMM? Absolute misery. For who? Me or everyone else? Because I think I'm doing everyone else season. You. Go. Yeah, I thought as much. Even with skinks, you could barely scrape by a couple of wins. Yeah. Alright. Hang on. Anyway. Page 26. Alright. Okay. So. Well then, at least. And of course we have, at least was a vampire template for next Krenbol. If I still feel like I want to play vampires. The Muppets Treasure Island. We're doing another couple of, excuse me, parallel themes with a few other players. But yeah. I've got Muppets Treasure Island, a whole bunch of the Muppet Pirates, and or just pirates. If Long John Silver, Big Fat Ugly Bug-Faced Baby Eating O'Brien, Sweetums, Black Eyed Pea. If you're wondering, yes, I was actually joking about Bee-Boo taxes. Thank you. I mean, I thought that was the case. Polly Lobster, Old Tom, Real Old Tom, Dead Tom, Clueless Morgan, Short Stack Stevens, Mad Monty. And hey, I got rerolls this time. 4 vampires, 7 thralls, 3 rerolls, an apothecary, and I still have 20k left for things. Probably more rerolls and or thralls. Alright, but now I get to tell you something. Kitsu, you still about? It's time to talk Dungeon Bowl. You were mentioning about Dungeon Bowl with Blood Bowl 3 pitch effects, right? What if I told you that every tile in Dungeon Bowl has its own set of pitch effects in the same game? Outside of hallways, any special room has its own pitch effects. So like this first one, for instance, the Armory. Whenever an armor roll is made for a player within the Armory, an additional +1 is added to the roll. +1 to armor rolls. Bone Pits. Any attempts to throw, catch, or hand off the ball suffers a -1. Cursed Room. Which, let me out. The Cursed Room is just a room with the symbol of chaos on it, mind you. Whilst the player is within the Cursed Room, they may not use team rerolls or a skill or trait that allows them to reroll any number of dice. While within the Flooded Room, players that attempt to rush will fall over on a roll of 1 or 2 rather than just a 1. Any player that begins their turn within the Forgotten Jail must roll a d6. On a 1 or 2, that player reduces their movement by 2 until the end of their activation. Mind you, this is all in the same dungeon. The Kitchen. Any halfling player would love to be found here, right? Any player that begins their activation within the Kitchen may perform the Throw Food special action instead of doing anything else for that turn. Throw Food. Select an opposition player within 4 squares of this player, who can be seen by the player. Roll a d6. On a 5-up, the opposition player is immediately knocked down. Every single room has their own individual pitch effects. The Dragon Youngling's Lair The Dragon Youngling is a 2x2 square impassable feature in this room that is treated as a wall, though it does not block line of sight. Additionally, any player that begins their activation within the Dragon Youngling's lair must roll a d6. On a 5-up, that player is immediately knocked down. This will only cause a turnover if the player was holding the ball. Only in that room. And I would like to point out, there's a possibility that any of these rooms don't appear in a dungeon. Because each set of Dungeon Bowl has a bunch of these double-sided tiles. Right? So, like, say, the Dragon Youngling's Lair and the Fiery Chasm are 2 sides of the same tile, theoretically. Unless you're playing with an oversized dungeon, which is not recommended, I don't think. You are likely to only see half of these at any given... You will only see half of these at any given time. In the same dungeon, in the same game. So yeah, there are pitch effects in Dungeon Bowl. And a lot more than exist in Blood Bowl 3. No wonder why you kept on giving us portal pitch effects in Dungeon Bowl and Dragons. You think that was a pitch effect? Portals are a core part of the Dungeon Bowl gameplay. They exist in the dungeon and are different from the tile effects. This isn't a pitch effect. This is a core feature of the gameplay loop. Each of the portals is numbered between 1 and 6. When a player steps on or is pushed into a portal, roll a d6. The player is immediately teleported to the portal with the corresponding number. If the player is teleported as a result of a move action, then it will cost them a square of their movement allowance to gather their wits and carry on with their activation, if they have any left, of course. Should a player use a portal more than once during a team turn, the magical powers will cause a huge strain upon their body, which could result in massive internal injuries. Any player that is teleported more than once during any team turn will immediately suffer an injury roll. If a player is pushed into a portal, they will be teleported as normal. If the player was knocked down as they were pushed, make an armor roll and injury roll if needed, before teleporting them across the dungeon. If a loose ball lands on a portal, it will be scattered in the same way, though it will never cause a chain reaction or a magical mishap. More on that in a minute. If the ball teleports into a square containing a standing player, they must try to catch it as normal. Otherwise, simply scatter the ball one square from the portal it is teleported to. Chain reactions. If a player is teleported into the same square as another player, it will result in a chain reaction. The player that was originally occupying the portal will be teleported themselves to another portal, which may result in another chain reaction. Remember that if a player is teleported more than once in an activation, they will suffer an injury. Teleportation spells are not perfect, and can be temperamental at best. There is always a chance that a player simply doesn't materialize after being teleported. This is going to be very relevant to you, Kitsu. To represent this, if a player that is being teleported rolls the same number as the portal they are being teleported from, they will suffer a magical mishap. For example, if a player on portal number 3 rolls a 3 on the d6. When this happens, the player is removed from the dungeon and will take no further part in the game. They have been teleported to elsewhere in the college, but will remain unharmed, and will be located by their college's wizards once the game is completed. A magical mishap does not cause a turnover. Should a player with the ball suffer a magical mishap, the ball will also not disappear. Being far more important than the players, the ball has been enchanted to protect it from such instances. Instead, the ball will simply scatter one square from the portal. Yeah. Dungeon Bowl is crazy. Interchangeable Watchman. That's a name. Alright. Remove that. Anyway, but yeah. Fun game. Weird. Very weird. And we do kind of need to work on... I do need to think about start doing another session of a Dungeon Bowl and Dragons. It's a good thing that we didn't use the portals more than once. It's entirely possible that Shatsa did. And I just forgot about that rule. Yeah. Alright. Well. That's the end of MMM for me this season. I'm okay with this. I mean, it was a very long season. It was fun, though. I'm not going to lie. It was a lot of fun. And I can't wait to see what the little splats are going to do. They're probably just going to splat. Yeah. Anyway. So, with that, I think I am going... It's 7:30 now. I do need to go to work. You want someone to raid? Well, why not? Who's up? When Gator? Is there a better time than Sundays for that memes? Anyway, Zelda Mari is streaming? Oh, okay. So like what? Slash raid. Zelda Mari. Sure, DM me what times would be good for a weekly thingamajig. Alright, well, I guess we'll go raid Zeldamari then. And so, yeah. So, yeah, we'll talk about other times for Wani, for Gator. And, yeah. So, yeah, keep an eye. There's Krenbol's back in action. There's more D&D happening in a couple of weeks. And, of course, next season of MMM, whenever that wants to start, which will definitely be after playoffs. And, of course, we'll figure out what time for Wani. And maybe, just maybe, I can convince myself to play something else on stream as well. But yeah. For that, thank you all for hanging around, chatting, being all around cool dudes. And I will see you all in the next game as we go raid Zeldamari. Have a good rest of your day,
Well,
all.
shall we call it a night?
At least where's the...
Might as well.
at least
Certainly
where's
wouldn't
the,
call it a show.
alerts aren't broken. Alright, here we go. There we go.
Something funny is gonna happen on this show.
Did something funny happen?
Yeah.
You'd never know it.